Welcome back. Today we're talking about your bones, the living, dynamic foundation of your body. They're not just static supports, your bones are constantly rebuilding and adapting through a process called remodeling. As we age, bone loss can outpace bone building, leading to osteoporosis, a silent disease that makes bones fragile. But osteoporosis isn't inevitable. You have real control over your bone health, starting with your diet. Prevention is key, and the right foods and nutrients can help you protect your bones before problems start. In this video I'll break down the science and give you practical tips to keep your skeleton strong. Let's dive in. Let's start with the cornerstone of bone health: calcium. Calcium is the main mineral in your bones. Without enough, your body pulls it from your skeleton, weakening it over time. Dairy like milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic sources, but if you're dairy-free, don't worry. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds, tofu with calcium sulfate, and canned salmon or sardines with bones are all excellent options. Variety is key. Mixing up your sources ensures you get other important nutrients too. Aim for 1,000–1,200 milligrams of calcium daily. Many foods including plant-based milks and cereals are now fortified to help you reach this goal. Don't just assume you're getting enough, be intentional and include calcium-rich foods in every meal. Small, consistent changes build a strong foundation for lifelong bone health. Check food labels for calcium content, and make swaps where you can. Remember, it's not just about one food, it's about a balanced, varied approach. Now let's talk about calcium's essential partner. Without it, all that calcium can't do its job. Enter vitamin D. You can eat all the calcium you want, but without vitamin D, your body can't absorb it. Vitamin D acts as the gatekeeper, letting calcium move from your food into your bones. Sunlight is the best natural source. Just 10–15 minutes a few times a week can be enough, but factors like skin tone, season, and sunscreen matter. If sun isn't reliable, turn to food. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, tuna, egg yolks, and UV-exposed mushrooms. Many milks, plant-based alternatives, and cereals are fortified with vitamin D. Check the label. Because it's hard to get enough from food and sun alone, especially as you age. Talk to your doctor about testing your vitamin D levels and whether you need a supplement. Too much can be harmful, so don't self-prescribe. Remember, calcium is the brick. Vitamin D is the worker that puts it in place. You need both for strong bones. Make safe sun exposure, vitamin D-rich foods, and smart supplementation part of your routine. This partnership is non-negotiable for bone health. Next, let's meet the rest of the bone-building team. Magnesium and phosphorus are up next. Calcium and vitamin D get the spotlight, but magnesium and phosphorus are crucial supporting players. Magnesium helps activate vitamin D and is part of your bone's structure. Without enough, your body can't use vitamin D properly. Find magnesium in nuts, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, legumes, whole grains, and even dark chocolate. Phosphorus is the second most abundant mineral in your body, working with calcium to form strong bones. It's found in meat, fish, dairy, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Most people get enough if they eat a balanced diet. Watch out for excess phosphorus from dark sodas, which can disrupt calcium balance. The takeaway: bone health is a team effort. Focus on a whole foods diet, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, lean proteins, to get the right blend of minerals. Don't just load up on calcium. Your bones need a variety of nutrients to stay strong. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet keeps your entire bone-building crew working together. Now let's talk about a vitamin that helps direct all these minerals to the right place. Vitamin K is next. Don't overlook it. Vitamin K is the traffic cop for calcium, making sure it goes to your bones, not your arteries. There are two main types: K1 from leafy greens like kale, spinach, and broccoli, and K2 from fermented foods and some animal products. K1 helps with blood clotting, while K2 activates proteins that bind calcium to bone and keep it out of blood vessels. Natto, fermented soybeans, is the richest K2 source, but aged cheeses, egg yolks, and some fermented foods also provide it. Most people get enough K1 from greens, but adding some K2-rich foods is smart for bone and heart health. Research suggests K2 may reduce fracture risk, though more studies are needed. Action plan: eat your greens for K1 and try fermented foods or aged cheese for K2. A varied whole foods diet covers your bases. Next, let's look at foods and habits that can hurt your bones. Awareness is key. Some foods and habits can undermine your bone health. Too much sodium, mostly from processed foods, makes your body lose calcium in urine. Read labels and limit salty snacks. Dark sodas contain phosphoric acid, which can disrupt calcium balance, especially if your calcium intake is low. High soda consumption also means you're likely skipping healthier drinks like milk or fortified alternatives. Caffeine can slightly increase calcium loss, but moderate coffee or tea, 2-3 cups a day, is fine if your calcium intake is good. Excessive alcohol is a major risk factor for osteoporosis and increases fall risk. Limit to 1 drink a day for women, 2 for men. The key isn't deprivation but smart choices. Prioritize whole foods, swap sodas for water or milk, and enjoy treats in moderation. These small changes protect your bones for the long haul. Be mindful, not restrictive. Next, let's talk about protein, another misunderstood piece of the bone health puzzle. It's more important than you might think. Here's why. Forget the myth. Protein is essential for strong bones. About a third of your bone mass is protein, mainly collagen, which gives bones flexibility and strength. Protein also builds muscle, which supports bones and reduces fall risk. Aim for 1.0–1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, especially as you age. Spread your intake throughout the day for best results. Mix animal, lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and plant sources, legumes, tofu, nuts, seeds, for a full nutrient profile. Don't fear protein, it's a vital ally for bone and muscle health. Make it a daily priority, just like calcium and vitamin D. Protein is the scaffolding that holds your bone-building project together. Now let's see how all these nutrients fit into a real day of eating. Let's put it all together with a sample day of bone-boosting meals. Breakfast oatmeal cooked with fortified milk, topped with chia seeds, almonds and berries, calcium, magnesium, protein and antioxidants in one bowl. Lunch kale salad with grilled or canned salmon with bones, pumpkin seeds, and a light vinaigrette. Vitamin K, calcium, protein and healthy fats. Dinner, stir-fry with tofu set with calcium, broccoli, bok choy and brown rice, calcium, magnesium and plant protein. Snacks, Greek yogurt with berries, an apple with almond butter or a hard-boiled egg. Protein, calcium and vitamin D. This menu is balanced, colorful, and nutrient-dense. No restriction, just smart choices. Mix and match ingredients to keep things interesting and sustainable. The goal is a lifestyle, not a diet. Consistent, nutrient-rich meals are an investment in your future mobility and independence. You're building a resilient body one meal at a time. Use this as inspiration and make it your own. Your bones will thank you. Now let's wrap up. That's your guide to building and protecting strong bones for life. Remember, osteoporosis is silent, but prevention starts now, with your plate. Prioritize calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, phosphorus, vitamin K, and protein, while limiting salt, soda, and excess alcohol. Pair your diet with regular weight-bearing exercise for best results. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical health tips. Stay strong, inside and out.